Right, I do believe we're now live. So yes, hello everyone. Welcome to another live stream. This is my 6th ever MudRunner live stream. You can't see me, hold on. No camera, yeah, I've seen it, thank you. One moment, I've not had time to check if it works or not. One moment. Does that not work? Hold on. I'm gone. What's wrong with it? There we go. Hello, everyone. There we go. So, finally works. Right. 6th ever MudRunner stream. As I said. I'll just read chat quickly and then we'll get going. It's already open. The game's already open, so we'll be able to start very soon. Okay, King Fango says, thanks for doing late, how dare? Yes, I know. King Sorry, Charles start. Hello Shard as well. Right. Oh wow. Live now. Oh wow, yes. Gunning item in that expensive AF game that reminds me of you, Shardise. Is it a pumpkin? Hello, Kanga. Camera, you are, XD. In a little rectangle, he's in prison. That was the view from between the bars. On a pub crawl, eh? It is a pumpkin, yeah. Please elaborate us. Okay. Right, so I've got chat right there. So I'll be able to read that while the game's running. I've got to switch screens so you can actually see the game. I think that would be really quite helpful. Anyway, here we... yes, go. Right. Sorry, where was I? Took a screenshot as it's super cute. I see. Hello, point at us again. You're right there. Everyone, do you see my hand? You're right there. And here technically, because I've got it on this computer right now, but during the stream I'll read it here. Anyway. Point! Hello. Okay. I think that's enough pointing for today. Anyway, we'll see. MudRunner, okay. We've done this map last time. We've taken ages. Literal, well, I say literal. Really a long time. Much longer than I thought we'd go on for. But, yes. I think that might be my longest stream as of yet. Maybe a Minecraft stream was longer, I have no idea. But that was definitely one of my longest streams to date. So, The Ridge. There's the second DLC map that released for this game. Completely free of charge, including this huge non-articulated, I think, army tractor. Actually built for army, I think, but it has a huge turning radius, and the steering wheel doesn't move that quickly, but the graphics mod that I have, the Atdiga graphics mod, does buff it a bit. Not sure if we'll use that today, or if one spawns naturally, perhaps. Anyway, I think we'll... No, let's go for this one, the K701A. So we'll have the... Actually, that's 1 star. That's really nice. That's just 1 star. That's the modded Kirovets version. So for the Scout... I mean, we could use the Kirovets for Scout, but what else do we want? For the actual log runs, because the special thing about this map is that there are no log stations. So there isn't a place where... There aren't places where you can just go there and then double-click the whatever logs you want and then just load them like that. But there are log kiosks, and they're just log kiosks. So you've got to go to a place where there's just where you can spawn in the individual logs, and you need a crane truck to then load, I think, 3 logs onto your bed. Well, I say bed. The log bed, whatever it's called. And once you've loaded 3, then you can pack the load, and yeah. So it's a bit more to it than just double-clicking outright. But yeah. I really like this one, this like 6-wheeled tractor. Is lovely. So also articulated, so I think those two are great. Now for the third one, not quite sure. Maybe one of these. The in real life Barkas, they're called Barkas, they're vans, I think from East Germany. Could do that. There's a steam-powered Soviet logging truck. It's a lot of fun. I think we might do that. I think the one with the orange bumper is a few more parts, I think. A few more accessories, like stuff, well, is a bit more usable, I think. There's the Gaz 53 Classic. That's not the one that's included in the game. It looks very similar, but it's not the same one. There's a modded one. But yeah. Hold on, where? There's these ones. These are lovely as well. There's bus add-ons as well for these tiny vans. What do I want for the third one? I'll see. Okay, that's 2. We can't have 2 stars. Okay, this one has 2 stars. Yeah, we can't start a game with exceeding the star balance, so... actually yeah, I think having the Kirovets as a scout would be great, and wouldn't get stuck anyway. So I'm not sure if we'll have these. Maybe... I don't want to spend ages with this either. There's the Lada Niva, of course, a classic Russian car. One moment. Where was I? Let's do the... I don't know. So while I'm reading chat, I'll ask one thing. Should we go for the more basic steam-powered logging truck, Soviet logging truck, steam-powered, or should we go for this van, this small van for the third vehicle, one of these? Okay. Where was I? Pointy at the camera. That's us. It is as well. And Camarasaurus and Chimera. Yes. It was fun there. Yes, it was. Spawns naturally. Minecraft lingo right there. I guess it is. There's a link. Oh, Cocoa Lantern. Oh, I see. Is that a tomato? That looks like one of those larger tomatoes. Probably a pumpkin, I don't know, but it looks like a tomato to me. Actually it is a tomato, I think. Spam with a link. Oof, no, it's fine. Sorry, archive, it's alright. Nice. You're meant to de-atomize them, but it's so cute, so I'm not going to do that. Best took as a pumpkin forever. I'm back from the future, and on behalf of the archive, I accept your apology. Also, don't buy red buttons. But a subscribe button is red. De-atomize? The humans who got turned into atoms, Cinderella style, or Beauty and the Beast, really. Cinderella was the opposite, atoms into humans. Van life. Interesting. So like how the mushroom people in Mario got turned into the bricks that you smash. If you want to be morbid, sure. It's a pumpkin, mini pumpkin pin. Kanga, fanga, your time to transform into a session chest has always come. Oh, I see. Interesting. Van quiz, okay, we'll do. Okay. I'm not sure if it is a pumpkin, because there are literally tomatoes that look like, well, I mean the stem maybe, yes. But there are literally tomatoes that have this sort of shape to them as well. They exist. There are a lot of different tomato varieties, we'll say. Van please, thank you, maybe it's a pepper, maybe. Okay, there's grey van, there's the sort of light beige and brownish van, there's the green and cream sort of color. What a choice. I think the panel van actually. The shading on the bell pepper, yeah, probably that actually. The shading on the pin makes it look more like a pumpkin. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Organizing my pins, so I won't be able to chat for 5 or 10 minutes. Still listening, watching. Okay, have fun. I hope it goes well. Right. So we've got the crane truck. Well, we've got the tractor that has like that loading claw, which I think the 6x6 tractor also has a crane add-on. Oh goodness, are we spawning inside? Okay, that's fine. It's good. We don't want the garage trailer, I don't think. No, not here. Not here, right? Not here, not now. We want the loader, definitely. It's the heavy dump trailer. No, that's ported from Snorna, by the way, for the cat. Can't remember what it was now. The big dump truck thing. The trailer for that. Caterpillar or something or other. And the saddle, which the base Kirovets doesn't have. There's the mud guards. That's nice. Mud guards. Utility attachments also from MudRunner. Are there beacons? Oh, sorry, one moment. Are there beacons? I thought there were. Maybe not. Well, the base game, like from Spin Towers, the old Kirovets mod, that had beacons. I remember that. I don't think this one has. It doesn't matter. Okay. That's really nice. Okay. That's fine, I guess. So that we've got that. We've got the T-150 6x6. Big. The real life ones have 4 wheels. I have seen very few pictures with 6 wheels as well, where they're just ridiculously big wheels. Not as small as here. Not regular wheels. I don't know if this specific configuration exists IRL. Very similar, definitely. And with bigger wheels, yes, it does exist. But I think that may just be aftermarket modifications. I don't know. Is there another garage? I don't believe... Actually, there is. Yes, of course there is. So, actually, can we... That's 2 garage points in that. I think we'll just unlock that first. And then we'll do the logs. So let's actually have this. That looks good. Okay. Yeah, let's have this. So I have 4 garage points in total. We'll be able to unlock the garage in one go. Yeah. Go to the road. Actually, shall we? Well, yeah, this way around. Yeah, the way I remember it, this map was quite easy. Well, it didn't take that long, because there are 2 lumber mills. Just 2 lumber mills. So 1 garage, 2 lumber mills, a couple watch points down there. All of this map up there is already discovered, so it's not too big of a thing. So we'll just see. We'll just see. Should we? Yeah. Doesn't matter. Let's just go to the road and go near the garage. I'll see how much I remember of the map. And of course I will link all the modded vehicles as well in the description of the video on YouTube once it's up, once the archive is up, which, yeah. So here's the cab view. There's actual animated gauge, like an animated gauge there even, like an actual gauge, not just the UI back there, which is really nice. And like the exhaust, like look at that, like jiggling about, like with the physics. Really nice. Also, funny thing about this particular vehicle, look at this. MH, I'm not sure if you can right now, but if you very quickly take a break and look at this, look at the look at the driver's arms. It's because he's sitting so high up and the steering wheel's just a bit too far away, so it's just the arms are just stretched ridiculously. It looks a bit strange, but that's I guess that's okay. But yeah, this is a great vehicle. It's on the workshop as well. All the vehicles you see and all the maps I play are on the workshop. So I mean, this one is just a DLC, an official DLC. But if I play any workshop maps, then those are also, well, on the workshop. Shout us, aha, quick! Slander now while they can't respond. Angry face. Tongue out, yes. I can say, good lord, get that man to a doctor. Inside Doctor Who theme. Walked into that one. I see. Yeah, but just look at the visibility here from the cab. Like, the windows are so big and you can see everything pretty much. Like, it's really good. Can't complain, honestly. Yeah, there's a HTZ, not HTC, but HTZ T-150 tractor. As I said, most of these, pretty much all of these IRL were just four-wheel tractors, also articulated, but they were just four-wheeled tractors. But apparently very few six-wheel tractors were around, existed as well. I'm not sure if they were aftermarket modifications to add another axle, or if a few of them are actually built like this. I don't know. I don't know a lot about these tractors. I just know they're, I think, from Russia. Definitely Eastern European. I'm pretty sure they're Russian. But yeah, I really like their design. Just looks so good. Okay, so I think, yeah, we need to go to the garage. Actually, that road... Where's that lead exactly? There's a fuel station down there. Actually, let's go to the fuel station and just refill. Just refill a tank. Just so we've got it. Oh, Hans is playing Snurner, look at that. Have fun, Hans, if you ever hear this. Okay, there's a watch point right there. I think we'll just get that with the trailer. Normally I don't get to watch... Actually, is that feasible? Hold on. I will turn around on the beach, I think. I hope it's not too muddy. Is that feasible? Do you know what? I'll turn around. You bump into each other, making icy mud. That would be fun. You know what? I'll turn around. Actually, it's quite muddy. I will attempt to get the watch point with the trailer. This might be a mistake. I should probably use the kilovats without a trailer. Actually, you know what? I don't want to tip this. I don't want to tip over. Not after all. Not after last stream. I do not want to tip over with this. Like, just completely unavoidable thing. No, it doesn't matter that much. I'll head back, get the garage unlocked, and then I'll do a separate run with either the van or the kilowatts K700, and then I'll clear the watch points with that. It would be irresponsible to do it with this huge, well, so I say huge, with this trailer setup, and without all-wheel drive. No, no. This isn't. This tractor is great, and it's quite good. In terms of like how easy it gets stuck, how difficult it gets to get stuck, either way you say it. But it's not too powerful, so it doesn't have all-wheel drive. So I don't want to risk getting that stuck or tipping that over somewhere. But yeah. That's great fun. Yeah, for some reason this like the garage add-on here, it doesn't have taillight flares or whatever, brake light flares, but oh well. That's the one thing I would suggest to add if the mod author ever updates this truck. Or tractor, sorry. That would be nice, but yeah. Just a tiny thing, tiny detail. Also the headlight flare, like the headlights are really bright at night. I think they're a bit too bright, I would say. Also there's the base game K700. Can we please just unlock this? Okay, thank you. That's good that that's nearby. I might actually get that to unlock that nearby watch point. I don't know yet. It's a D535. Good to have. Also here the steering wheel's on the left side, which is normal for like, you can't just be driving the right. But with the Kirovitz K700, like the yellow articulated tractor, it's on the right side for some reason. I don't know why. It's a Russian tractor. You definitely drive on the right-hand side if you're driving roads, but I don't know. Oh, there's the garage. Look at that. We're already there. Right. Unload everything. Lovely. Okay. Okay, we've got a repair add-on with one garage point. We don't need garage points anymore. We've got a repair add-on. Got a fuel add-on. Guess we'll take the fuel add-on. I'm not sure if we'll even need this lorry. Okay, actually, there's. Of course we do. Of course we will. There's the 4-point log load. Load bed, I guess. But yeah, we'll definitely need a crane truck to even get logs into it. So yeah. Let's leave that there for now. Okay, the garage is unlocked. So we'll just need to fill up this lumber mill with 8 points and this lumber mill with 8 points. Just these two lumber mills. That's the map complete. Of course, there's also 3 watch points, which isn't a lot. It really isn't a lot. So, as I said, it is quite a forgiving map. But yeah, I'm back. Pins are in time order. All's good. Okay, that's good. I was gonna make a joke, but I couldn't think of anything that would be pin worthy. You're wrong there. Let's do 1 minute, why not? Just for a joke. There you go. You've unpinned a message. Oh, have I? I'm so sorry. What have I unpinned? There shouldn't be anything pinned beforehand. I don't know. Anyway. Is this just a scenery item, this garage trailer? Like, why did this spawn? Need to move closer. I don't think I should be able to attach this even. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. It matters not, rather. Also, yeah, these are the actual, like the real life tail lights of the Kirovitz K700. Back there. What do we want? When do we want it? I don't know. Right now, probably. Okay, that's 5 points. It's not bad. Actually, that's interesting. Actually, that's the crane truck, though. Does the other K700 have a crane already? Gasp! No. See what you've done? A joke. Don't worry. Okay. Confusion delay. By the way, wasn't there something you wanted to tell us, Emichu? Yeah, I do recall that as well. Dream, I think. Yes, I think. Yeah. Okay, this has a loader attachment too. So that's how they modified the. That's what I mentioned last time. This is how they. So very, very quickly. This is what the K700, the Kirovitz K700, looked like in spin tires. Like in real life, it looks like this, and in spin tires, they model it pretty much exactly like it is IRL, with the taillights on the rear fenders here, on the bit that on the rear bit that articulates like that. And with that front grille as well. But for MudRunner, they modified it. They fictionalized it a bit, so for licensing issues, because there were some licensing issues with this particular tractor. So they made a new grille, just completely made up, and they moved the taillights to be on the rear of the cab instead. And the taillights themselves move with that properly, but they, on the official, like in the official release, in the official tractor, it's in the base game of MudRunner, they forgot to reparent the brake lights, so those are just floating off and pivoting with the rear section. You can't really see that well, but those are pivoting with the rear section. You can see if a brake, that it appears, it doesn't appear at the correct spot. It's turning with the other section. Anyway, that's the thing I noticed. Anyway, okay. Let's just use this. Let's actually, no. I summoned this one, so I'm just gonna use that. Also, I'll raise the claw so it's not in the way. So T's moving it down, R's moving it upwards, A and D's tilting it, and then just one moment. 5 is control, like closing it, opening the claw. Right, okay. Also, with this modded kilobit tractor, they actually did detail the cab a lot more than the actual base game model had. There's a lot more detailed here, which is really nice actually. Also, you can look outside the cab, which I think with this tractor wasn't possible before, I believe. I think the camera just turned, but here you can actually look out as well. Look at that, that's just so nice. Yeah, in the original Spin Tires game, it also had like this cabin protector add-on, like those metal bars, like the external roll cage thing. But in the original Spin Tires game, it also had 2 orange beacons on the back there. But for some reason, this I think it was ported. I'm not sure. I think the add-on might have been ported, but for some reason the beacons weren't included. I don't know why. Also, that exhaust model on the hood, I think that's a custom model. Okay, that's the lumber mills. Am I even going the right way? Oh, scavenge. Oh, okay, medium logs. Right. So this one, does that load medium logs? I think that's medium logs. So what I will do. That's really interesting. So it's not log kiosks, but rather scavengers. So it's just the ones that spawn that I need to use. I forgot about that. I'll need to read chat very soon. So yeah, actually scavengers. So random logs spawn at particular points. They can be empty as well, and I'm just going to pick those up. So I am going the right way after all. So I'll pick up those medium logs at the end of the road, and then I'll head back to where the other truck is, and then I'll load them in, and then I'll drive back and then deliver them. And I might also, after I've loaded them into the other tractor, I might also discover all the 3 watch points, just so that's also done. But yeah. Also, those extra lights in the front, like the ones that are active right now, those are also custom models, like from this mod. Like, it's a modded kill, it's K700. Would be an aftermarket change, I think. IRL. I don't think they ever came with those lights. Yeah. Also, those lights on the rear of the cab are also like those. I think those are LED texture. That's also custom. But yeah, lovely stuff. Oh, it just says mud on the license plate thing. Or I guess, I don't know, plate thing. I'll read chat very soon. Don't you worry. River time. I think that went quite well. Right. Am I still going the right way? I think I am. Oh, I set the wrong waypoint, but yeah, I was going the right way. It's literally right here. Right up ahead. I'll just load the logs, so I'll pick them up basically, and then I'll read the chat, and then I'll head back. Also, I might read chat on this screen after all, because it's easier to see and also easier to scroll up as well. So there are the logs right there. Literally just 3 medium logs. You only need 3 to load them, so that's good. So they're literally right here. 4. 5, yeah. Like this. Position it right. Actually, there's the... Yeah, we'll see. Oh, sorry. A moment. Yeah, there is part of this wood here. I shouldn't really grab this with it. Not sure if that'll... No, that'll be fine, I think. I don't know. It should really be between... Yeah, that's good, let's go. Right. Like so. Here we have 3 logs. That's so much fun. Look at that. What other game allows you to do stuff like this? That's just so much fun to me. Right, chat. Also, if you're in the cab, you can also see them back there, of course. If you look back there. Right. Let's have a look. Basically dreamt that your family's company thingy owned Angry Birds, and it was like, how the heck did I not know this? Super random, I'm aware. Okay. Oh. Oh yes. All the puppies and the bell. Are these guinea pigs? I think. This one, yeah, I'm guessing they are, yes. Right. My puppy remembrance pins, 14 years in order. Oh, I see. Also the bell, yes, the bell. The infamous bell. It's kept safe. Pride of place under my fairy lights. I remember when you posted that video of your fairy lights turning on with the lightning like one night. I remember that as well, the voiceover. Also dreamt that we were all playing Minecraft, and for whatever reason, Hans and Eagle were going PvP, stealing other people's items from the gravestone mod, and were after me specifically. Oh goodness! I was a sneaky little rat, crouching in their base to avoid the map giving me away, and basically Scooby-Doo style, hiding behind them and stuff like that. Still got it. I see. Interesting. Did it have the music playing, the classic Scooby-Doo chase music in the dream? Was it a fun time in the dream? It really was. Really loved that one. Ah, that's good. Nice. If only the claw machines at arcades were that reliable, Si. Yes. Exactly. If they were, there soon wouldn't be any anymore. Yeah. They would go extinct. Hamster at the top. Yeah, I thought it looked a bit more like a hamster, but I wasn't sure. Guinea pig in the middle, rabbit at the bottom, the captain is piggy in the middle. Oh, I see. Oh, Blue is online, playing Cities Skylines. Oh, Cities Skylines. Oh yeah, the rabbit. The lop. I think lop rabbit it's called, with the lop. With the ears, droopy ears, I think. Yeah. Okay, must chat. Thank you for sharing that, Amichu. Can we cross the river right here, is my question. Also, can we... We could... This seems like quite sparse woodland, so I'm not sure if we really need to go all the way around again. That's kind of just empty, so that's no good anyway. I think we'll go like that. That should work, and that we can just literally cut straight to where straight through, and then straight to where the tractor is that we want to load up. Sorry. Also, this cavern is empty as well, so that makes things easier as well on the island. Let's try this. Although it's getting evening. Lop-eared rabbit, yes, that's the one. Good kangaroo, knowing your rodents, pat pat. Yeah, I don't know that many. I know that there's capybaras, I know those ones. But yeah, I just happen to know the lop rabbit. Lagomorphs, actually. Yeah, like Max. Oh, Lagomorph adjacent at least. Coming through, excuse me. Also, the logs can get hit on the trees. Or not, I guess. Maybe not. For some reason I remember them getting hit on the... I don't know. Never mind, I guess. I definitely remember them... I don't know now. Maybe it was Snorer then? I don't know. Or maybe in the original Spin Towers they interact with trees? No, I don't know. I got a super cute capybara bag the other day. Only £6. I'll be using for TTRP eventually. As I've decided, I'm not bringing my laptop to sessions. Now, how else am I going to show off my cute stationery? Oh, I see. Whatever you want. Personally, I would more so opt for convenience. Like being able to, I would not, I personally would not, I couldn't concentrate on what's going on if I have to write everything down. Like that, yeah, that would, for me personally, that would be a bit too much. Typing it in would be a lot easier for me, but again, that's just me, so. Kind of thing, you remind me of that dog trying to get the stick past the fence guy. Yeah, true. Stationary though, kind of, yeah, no. My little Max pen you got me. Oh yes. I remember that. Yeah, apparently that just works here. And yeah, I've just perfectly cut across the whole mountain, just through the entire map, and now I'm able to load up the tractor back there, and I'll be able to load the first load of logs. Don't worry, I knew what you meant right way. Super cute pens, I only use them for the TTRP and letters recently. I mean, yeah, like ballpoint pen, I think it's like 0.4 millimeters, I think it is. Yeah. That's just what I use normally for drawing stuff. I don't really use anything else to draw. That's I say draw. What would you call it? It's not really, with pencils it's drawing. I don't know. Illustrations? On paper illustrations? Oh, sparks flying. Right, look at that. Perfect. Also, this garage works because we've unlocked it, so that's good. Also, I forgot about that because that external roll cage is just part of this modded kilovets. That isn't an add-on here. In the original Spin Towers, it was called Cabin Protector. I don't know. Apparently, that's part of this one. Yeah, I forgot about that. Right, now let's load the logs. Please work. Yes, it works. Ready to pack. Look at this. 4 load points. There we go. And we can just deliver it. Go across here. Go up here. Deliver them here. And that's 4 out of 16. That's fine. That's good. Also, let's... Should we do that now? I guess so. It is night time. Yeah, let's do it now. Might skip time later on. We'll see. There's the moon again. We're just weirdly moving with the camera because it's part of the graphics mod. That's nice there. Crescent moon. I'll need to read chat. But even then you can't use them. Sub, I guess you've got to include a drawing of the pens you use to draw with. Here too, my 4mm pen, 3.5mm ink pen, my HB3 pencil. Me, the one with the carrot on. I mean, I don't really use many different pencils or pens. I barely ever use pencils. I mean, well, that's not true. Currently, I don't really, but if I do like proper illustrations of stuff that then I do sometimes use just a pencil, just to rough it out, just to basically do a rough sketch of something, and then be able to erase just softly, so I can easily erase stuff if I misdraw something. And if I'm happy with the outlines of it, then I draw over it with a ballpoint pen, and then I erase the pencil afterwards. But that's really, I only really use a ballpoint pen and a pencil, and that's it, pretty much, at least currently. Yeah, that's what I meant. Look at how bright these flares are. And there's also not really any detail in the grill here. It's just one face, really. Oh, it's just one surface. But that's literally the only things I would improve here. Like adding the flares back here, like the taillight flares, brake light flares, and then maybe make that a bit not that bright. But yeah, I love this. Other than those two tiny things, I really love this vehicle mod. It's really nice, and the driver thing is funny as well. The arms. Also, the fan in the end. Look at the fan in the engine is actually turning. Look at that. And if I turn the engine off, that actually stops spinning as well. It's really good. Oh, that's odd. Oh, that's so strange. With any other vehicle, if I start the engine, like that gets highlighted while I'm starting the engine, like it's turning on or whatever, and it's turning off, like that you can see through like a ghost thing, which you could never turn off. But with this one, the engine is actually like modeled in, but here there's no ghost overlay thing. That's really, I didn't know mod authors could just affect that. Okay, I guess. Possibly. Saw these cute pumpkin pens for sale. Was gonna get them, but I got sad. I haven't seen any kangaroo pens yet. That's fair. My eyes, bloody LED headlights, ban them please. They're not really, like they are old school, I think, old school lamps, definitely. Like this tractor is, I think, probably from the 60s or 70s, I guess, this tractor. Maybe even 50s, I don't know. I'm guessing 60s, but that's wouldn't be LEDs. It looks like it, but LED upgrades then. Evil things, yeah. I don't like really bright headlights. Just IRL or in the game, but that's fine. IRL especially, because if I mean, I don't drive personally IRL, but especially if you drive and if people are on the oncoming lane, especially if it was like really cold the previous night or whatever, and then it's like frosted over, like the glass, like the headlight glass is frosted over and they haven't bothered to clean it, then it's just so much brighter and distracting. And you really need to be careful not to look directly into the light, because then everything else just fades away and you have to, like, your eyes take quite a long time to readjust to the new... Oh, that looks creepy. That looks a bit creepy. There's abandoned city. Anyway, your eyes take a bit to readjust, and that can lead to an accident if you're not careful. Yeah. Right, let's actually do the far lumber mill first. Like this one back here. Let's do that one first. Common misconception, headlights are so you are seen, not for you to see. Yeah, I mean, so the super bright ones are so stupid because it just blinds people. I mean, it's both. With trains especially, I mean, it is for you to see as well, because with like road signs or whatever that are reflective, if you don't have your lights on, you won't see those, and you won't be able to see anything if you drive at night. If you've got the headlights on, then you also see the road signs because they reflect at night, and of course. But especially with trains, like with trains it's more so that, because with trains in the UK especially, the lights, like they don't really help the driver, because it does illuminate a bit in front of them, but if they're driving at high speeds, there's no chance they can even stop in time, like in that range where the lights shine. There's just no chance at all. So that's more for the train to be seen. And that was also the case with, like, in the Steam era, when they had like the different head codes where wherever a light was, like this, like two lights left and right at the bottom of a steam locomotive would be on the front. That would be like an express passenger train. If there was one headlight up here instead, that would just be an ordinary passenger train, or like a branch line train, freight train, whatever. Like the different head codes had different meanings. That wasn't for the driver, but it was for whoever sees the train, so you know what kind of train's coming. Anyway, not when there are no street lights. It's a bonus, yes, but not the original intention. Yeah, you'd fail that question on the written exam. I see. It also depends on the angle, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, I've delivered those logs. Got 4 more left for this lumber mill, and then there's 8 more left for this one back there. So actually, let's jump in the van. Emichu, you wanted the... Actually, hold on. I'll quickly look something up. Van, yes. One moment. Barkas. Van, please. Yes, Barkas. Look at this. Is a sub-brand of IFA. Was a sub-brand of IFA. East German manufacturer of small delivery vans and minibuses. So East German times, when it was split, the country was split. So they had like police vans. They had even like that. Yes, semi-trucks, like even look at this tiny Barkas semi-truck with loudspeakers up there. Yeah, fire engine, the prototype. So yeah, small East German van. This is a bit fictionalized, so it's called it SAKRAB instead, so backwards. Same thing of backwards. We'll have the utility add-on in there. We'll have the roof. I mean, that makes it more top-heavy. Should we have the roof? I don't know. Actually, let's not. Let's not for now. Don't want it to tip over, so let's just have the thing inside. It's also quite bright, anyway. Look at this! And listen to it as well. Do you like it? Forstwirtschaft. Rosa Luxemburg. What does that say? Arbeitsbrigade. VEB. 79. So basically like a a forestry truck, or forestry van, forestry truck, like to do with forest. Okay, that's a dead end. That's the interior. Look at this. Look at this. Even the antenna. Look at the antenna bobbing about. Just, you can barely see it, but it's right here. That's even like, it's got physics. It's bobbing about left. It's so nice. Some logging trucks here. Also, there was a very small car here as well, but right back there. That just spawns on the map. There's a base game vehicle, which normally you can't spawn in yourself. There can just be some that spawn naturally on the map. And this is, like, ME2, remember that, like that, the blue truck that you drove back there, back then? That was really bad in mud. This is even worse. Like, there's just a car. So it's just a joke vehicle really, which isn't useful for anything pretty much in the base game, but the graphics mod slightly improves it and also adds some add-ons for it, I think. There are also mod add-ons for it, like a fridge on top which has garage points and stuff like that. Also, it's getting morning. Look, it's already morning. And what a lovely morning. I'll read chat soon. Don't need all-wheel drive for this. That's just gonna waste fuel. That's just so nice. Just look at this. Doesn't have a braking sound, this truck. Well, this vehicle. There's a scavenge, unexplored scavenge. I guess we might as well, now that we're here. I'll read chat. Actually, I'll get off the road. I know there's no traffic, but it doesn't feel right just to stop on the road. I'll just, yeah, do that. Now I'll read chat. Actually, yeah. Van! One of my neighbours a few houses down, straight at a van laugh YT channel that did quite well. Yes, I know about that. YouTube channel, yes. The prototype, Poppy Playtime reference. Oh, okay. I don't know about that. I know of that game, but don't know pretty much anything about the game. You seen anything about that game? Not really. Not really. The character designs don't look appealing to me. That's just personal taste, but I don't know. I'm just not a fan of the character designs from what I've seen anyway. Toot toot. But then there are also social media, van life, horror stories. Yeah, you've seen 101 Dalmatians? Sounds like Corella's car. I've seen the live action one definitely. I don't think I've seen the original one. I should really watch it. There's so many I haven't watched. Lady and the Tramp I also haven't seen yet. But yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Corella's car sounds like the Barkhouse van. Especially when children are involved. Horror stories, yeah. Super nostalgic sound. Oh, interesting. I've seen the name and I know the art style, nothing more. Live action film, yes. Many solar cycles ago. Sad RLKs of Gabby Potato. Oh. Don't know about that, sorry. Blasphemy! Name tag doesn't ring any bells. Name doesn't ring any bells. I'll send a link to the car scene for the noise. Oh, thank you. Oh wait, it's not Creella's, it's Horace and Jasper's van. Oh, I see. Maybe it does. Kind of funny. Maybe it does have a braking sound. You just didn't hit it hard enough. Funny. Oh, it is Creella's. I was right. Just the first 6 or so seconds. I'll have a look. Is there an ad? No, that's not. That's good. Let's quickly have a look. A listen. Okay. I see. Ah, yes. It does sound really similar. I guess it's just generic, very old engine sound. But yeah, I definitely see the similarity there. It's really nice. It just turned me 90 degrees. That's lovely. The mod author who made this vehicle also made that red tractor from last stream that saved that saved the log low that helped Toad at the end. And the like all fictionalized sort of Russian or East European, like Eastern German vehicles mostly. By that all, yeah. And he actually had an IFA, like also German, East German lorry. He had an IFA planned as well, which would have been called the AFI, of course. But he never got around to actually doing that. Not sure why. It's unfortunate that he left the modding scene, but oh well. Yeah, many years. It's been many years. Okay, here are some short logs. I can't pick those up, of course. But we know they're here now. Yeah, he also made some brilliant spin tires mods, but he removed them for some reason. From the workshop, also years ago. Wait, where's the... I think that just leads off the map, doesn't it? That's the next scavenge, probably loops around there. I'm gonna go this way and then try to get the watch point up there with the little van. Yeah. Ah yes, I love it, so nostalgic. You made the right choice then with the van. There's also a, I think Russian, yeah, like there's a Russian bus company called Liat, and they like a bus from, I think a bus from the 60s or so, or even 50s, I think, like the Liat 677, Liat 677. I'll just quickly put that in chat. Also sounds fairly, it's got a really unique engine sound as well, and it sounds also similar to this. If you're at all interested, like if you hear that bus idling, at least with the original engine it had, then it sounds really similar. Like I think it's like compared to like glass bottles clinking against each other, just as the idling sound. It's really bizarre. But yeah, that is legitimately the engine sound of that bus, and that actually exists as a mod for MudRunner as well in the workshop, which is nice. Okay, here's an empty scavenge. There's short logs up there. More short logs here. We could cut across the hill here and get this watch point. I think let's do that. Let's try to do that. We've not had to rescue or recover yet. I need to go back to the scavenge with a crane truck again. Not right now necessarily, but yeah, I will need to get the logs. I'm not sure if any more logs than necessary spawn on a map. I don't know. It is random which scavenge point spawns logs, but there have to be enough to finish a map, so I guess it's random how many spawn, if it's many short logs or a few long logs. I don't know. I love it, so nostalgic, yes. We'll be back, and I will check chat when I return. Nice. Also, I should really be careful not to tip it here. Tip it over. Do not want to tip it over. There's some branches here. Thank you. That went better than I thought it would. High gear. I cut across the mountain successfully. The hill thing. Whatever you call it. Why did no one clear these branches? Seriously. Also one reversing light, of course. Just the one. Just the one. Which is quite commonplace. Also nowadays still, but I still find it interesting if a vehicle only has one reversing light on one side. It doesn't need more, I guess. Like usually nowadays there's the rear fog light on the left side. I think even here. The rear fog light is on the left side and the reversing light is on the right side. Yeah, see you soon, Paradise. Probably already gone. Right, so how do we approach the watch point? I do not want to tip it, as I said. I think if I went over there, I could easily tip it. And even more so if I had the roof add-on, like the roof utility add-on. Glad I don't have that equipped. Just for the top heavy, for it not being, yeah. Because it makes me a lot more top heavy. There we go. Okay, that's 2 out of 3 watch points cleared. There's one more here. Let's quickly get that as well. And then we'll try to deliver the rest of the logs. We'll load them up first and then deliver them. This is really dicey. You really have to follow the curves of the terrain, because if you don't, then it's very easy to tip it over. Topple it over, whatever. And now this van isn't as heavy as that 6-wheeled tractor from before. So that's able to traverse this terrain, like this sand bit, a lot better. Betterly. It's able to traverse it better. That's it, yeah. Betterly sounds like a place name. Town. There's another scavenge site. Come on, really? This one branch is gonna keep me from... Okay. No logs. Okay. That makes things easier. I won't have to go back there with a tractor. There's the last watch point. Where's this road lead? Just to that beach down there, I guess. Or does that lead to the watch point? Is the loop around? I don't know. No, let's just go to the watch point. There we go, last one. Now it's reverse. There we go. Okay, that literally is just some water up here. Trying to find when we started calling blue and not alalabastro. I think Blue joined, going back through the archives, have fun. I think Blue joined us on the hold on. I don't remember now. I think on the second, like, On the second live stream of our very first vanilla world, I think Blue joined us in that one, where Shard has built that really large, well, not mine shaft, but like the thing that went diagonally downward. Mine shaft, yeah, I guess it is a mine shaft. There's the water up there. Okay, I won't really need this. Okay, this thing has 300 repair points, so if another vehicle gets broken, then this may come in handy again. But chances are it won't really, because, I don't know. They don't really get that damaged. Okay, there's some short locks here. The Kirovitz K701A, I guess, is quite close by, so let's just get those logs right now. The short logs on the island. Get that out of the way. Also, one thing I do like a lot about SnowRunner, which the previous games didn't have, is the custom horn sounds. Because with Spin Tires and MudRunner, it's the same, in this particular case it's the same thing. The horn sound the vehicle had was solely based on the vehicle's weight. So a lighter vehicle, like that van from before, or this car, would have this horn sound. If it's like below a certain weight, and if it's above a certain weight, it would have this horn sound. Yeah? And there's nothing, like you can't change it. You can't, like there's only those two horn sounds at all, ever. And yeah. The only way to change it is to change the weight of the vehicle. And SnowRunner did address that and just made every vehicle have, like, be able to have its custom horn sound, which I do muchly prefer. But yeah. Right, let's pick up these logs. Oh. Sorry. There we go. I need to grab them in the center. Well, I don't need to, but it's a lot better to grab the logs in the center so they don't, it's more difficult for them to slide off. So it's like balanced properly. That's what I mean. That's pretty much centered. Do I have all of them? Good. 4 short logs. Okay. In theory, I could actually. I don't know if this probably can't carry short logs actually. Huh. There's some log trucks here though. They're right here. So what I could do is I could get those short logs with the tractor. Just drive all the way to the lumber mill. Then drive one of these with a short logs bed right up to it as well. Then just load the logs into the truck and then just immediately unload them. I could do that. Because this, are there any medium logs on the map still? I don't know. I think there's just 3 times 4 short logs, I think. Yeah, looks like it. Fine. That should suffice, I guess. Well, how many points is short logs? Was it 2? Can I even complete the map? I hope so. I can't change the logs, so I guess it has to suffice. Somehow? I don't know. Oh, logs available at newest cabin site. Okay, so they can spawn in. There's some long logs right there. Okay, that's a big relief. I forgot that they could spawn in just during gameplay. That's good. Bag. Hello, Sharadise. I was just mentioning how spin towers in MudRunner had the horn sound depending on the vehicle weight. So heavy vehicles would always have that horn sound, and lighter vehicles would always have that horn sound. And like, there's nothing anyone can change of that. Like, apart from the vehicle's weight, that's the only way you can affect the whatever horn the vehicle gets assigned. But that's something that SnowRunner changed, and with SnowRunner, every vehicle is able to have its custom horn. It doesn't matter how heavy it is with that game, regardless of the vehicle's weight, is what I mean. In SnowRunner, but yeah. Can I spawn in a short logs trailer? I shouldn't do it. I shouldn't attach it to this lorry. Actually, sorry, this tractor. I think with a big dump truck, I think that's. I don't know now. I think that's long logs, isn't it? Got to think about this. I'll just get over there with the. I might transfer the logs to this kilovets, and then spawn in the trailer, and then have the long logs cart ready. I think it should be long logs. Yeah, I'll do that. Also, please steer. Look, there's a link. Okay, I'm right here. Trying to find this episode. She first started typing, let her learn the name. Sub. It might have been Human Fall Flat. I don't know. Lou definitely joined Sharadice's. Lou first joined my live streams, like pretty much from the very start. Literally from the very start. And Blue joined a lot of Sharadice's Trains live streams before we did Minecraft as well. Actually, I need to concentrate a bit. But with Minecraft, I don't know. That was in Kango's Omsi streams with typing in chat, and then my train streams. No, I meant when I first met her. Okay. That has got to be either Human Fall Flat or Minecraft, one of the early vanilla Minecraft streams. Okay, that tractor's engine just deactivated, I guess. Hold on. Let's transfer the logs. I've never done this before. Look at this. Okay. You see, that's the actual exhaust model, like the base game one. And then this modded one is a custom chrome, like a wider chrome exhaust. I think Mitra end? I don't know. Anyway. Come on. Transfer the logs, please. I've never done this before, this is so bizarre. I could just drop them on the ground and pick them up, but where's the fun in that? Okay, let's actually move the... position that better so I can actually drop it in properly. Come on, okay, that's... I think that's done it. Well done. Yeah. Please tell me that worked. Without the logs touching the ground, maybe? It's not ideal, it's not really centered, is it? I mean, that should still work. I don't know, it seems like they could easily fall out. I think it was in the first modded world sometime near the beginning. Modded world, really? No, I thought it was vanilla world. I'm currently on Minecraft modded SMP episode 8 Crystal and Mesa findings and going forward from there. I thought it was the vanilla world. I think it was the second live stream or so from the vanilla world, I thought. Okay, we'll have mud flaps, mud guards, whatever. We deinstall the loader, install the saddle, install the heavy dump trailer. Okay, is that long logs or medium logs? I can't tell. It says 5 points. There's the ported, like from Snow, the ported, back ported trailer. Here we go. It fits really well to the strap. Just look at what this looks like. A huge dump truck trailer looks really good. Is this for long logs or medium logs or short logs? If it's 5 points, I don't think it's short logs. I'll try it. If it doesn't work, I can always despawn the trailer and then just grab him again. I don't know. Can I even reach in there? Oh no. No, come on, please. Don't think it wants to work. Never mind, I guess. Okay, actually, that was promising. Oh no. Do you know what? I don't think that's a short log slow. It doesn't look like it. No, let's go get rid of the saddle again. Let's do a regular, got some medium logs. Let's do short logs trailer. Let's just do that. That's going to take the least amount of time, I think. Just doing it properly. Come on. Doing up memory lane, I see. Why are the logs not permitted to touch the ground? Is it lava or larvae? Probably more larvae, I'm guessing. But yeah, I wanted to try it without them touching the ground, but just as a challenge to myself, I guess. Not sure if I'll do it. Nah. Okay, let's... No. Look at this. I didn't think it would have been possible. Wow. They actually did not touch the ground in all that time. Is that good enough to load? Please be good enough to pack the logs. Come on. Seriously? That one log. Come on. Seriously, come on. I really need to reposition that one log. Nothing on SMP episode 10, 1.12.2. Minecraft modded SMP episode 12. 1.2 Subterranean Farmania Originalis. Aha! Wife spotted! Congratulations. Okay, come on. I need to do this properly and efficiently and not take ages doing it. So I think we'll still finish before midnight, most likely. It's just 26 past 11 here. It's local time. Come on. And this not being an actual proper crane also doesn't help. That works though. I grabbed it perfectly. Now turn it a little bit. Actually, I've got it now, so I'm just gonna reposition it properly so it's further back as it's meant to be, so I can actually pack the load. I'm glad they don't have me load each log individually, just 4 or 3. That's definitely good. Come on. That has to work. That has to work. Where's the cursor? Come on. Ready to pack. Lovely. That was a bit risky because it was really close to the other tractor there, but okay. I'm not going to risk going over the mountain here because that's just, especially with the trailer, I do not want to tip. And also this particular tractor, because I've got the trailer that doesn't have a loader, a crane thing, so yeah, I don't want to try that. We seem familiar then. Yeah, I think it was in the vanilla series. Pretty sure. Although, of course, I could be wrong as well. But I think it was in the vanilla series, in the first one. Where you joined, Amateur, the first one we joined, I think. I always think the double hard looks like a quadruple load ice cream cone. If that's what your heart wants, so be it. Quadruple load ice cream cone. Don't want a tip? Puts wallet away. Fine then. Okay. Nice by the seaside, look at that. Lovely. Water. See, that has the steering wheel on the right side, even though there's a Russian tractor. I don't know why. That was very nice. We'll reach the city soon. And just a little bit more to then unload the logs. In the base game, you can't even tow trailers with this. I'm pretty sure you can't even tow trailers with the Kirovets K700. You definitely could not in the original Spin Tires. I'm not sure if you maybe can in MudRunner. I don't think so. I could be wrong. Can we get a Jesse status update? I think that's an Emichu, a question for Emichu. Emichu. There is a request in chat. She's good. Typing longer response. Okay. That's a relief. Where's the... Okay, it's coming up. I didn't want to miss the lumber mill. Because I didn't set waypoints for it. That's cryptic. Is it really? Also, remember the Kirovets K700 from Spin Tires also had like the red marker light flares above the headlights, which I really liked. Yeah. Also, I think it had red and white warning stripes on the mud flaps. Pretty sure it had them. Which this one doesn't, but oh well, it's fine. Is this gonna be enough to clear the... How many load points is that? I think it's 3 points actually. So that's 1 point left, I think. Actually, could the... Okay. Gosh, and I've got to turn around with the trailer. Winking. I know I should hold my horses. Heh. Should you? Also, I've not had to use the winch yet in this stream. There's the tractor on the right. That's a 6-wheel tractor. What else? There's the long logs back there. I can't get that with this tractor because that doesn't have a loader add-on. Although we could go to the garage and swap it out. Or the long logs, we don't really have a long logs. Actually, does this? Oh, these ones. Okay, this one can carry long logs. So actually, I'll quickly go to the garage to get rid of the short logs trailer. Or I could just park it there. Install the loader with this, and then get the long logs truck over to the... Well, I'll just install the loader and then get the long logs to the long logs truck. And then, yeah, we'll do that. And then I'll deliver those to this lumber mill. Because that's only missing 1 point, so I don't want to waste the long logs load on the 1 point. Because that is 6 points actually, so... Amy Chu says, had nails clipped the other day as they missed one of their dew claws, little claw that serves no real purpose, but some dogs have them, and it was nearly a full circle. Not good. Made sure they get it this time, but she was struggling really bad in my arms and let out what I dub her puggy panic yelp. Just her last resort to get attention. Nothing actually hurts, she's just a drama queen. I see. I see. I'm glad she's alright though. That's the owl hooching. And the boarded up windows, look at that, lovely. And the city that's abandoned, there's no one there, no lights active. The street lights are the only thing that's active in this town. It's really creepy sort of setting, I guess. Like the fact they could have easily done night, I would think they could have easily done night meshes or whatever, night maps, so that there are some windows lit, but no, they're not. Yeah, I'll just leave this trailer here. I don't know now. I know I don't want it to block. I don't want it blocking anything. And if I'd spawn at the garage anyway if I were to need it, which I probably will. But yeah, also there's apparently a house back there as well. Kango, lovely deserted town. Ghosts. Am I a joke to you? Yeah, true. No offense, ghosts, but it's true. Okay, that's for medium logs. Wait, does that have 2 rear axles? Hold on. No, I want the loader for this. Because I need to load them. I need to get the logs. So I need the loader. Although does actually I'll use this one. No, that doesn't have a crane, so I can't actually load the logs with that, so that's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I'll just leave it packed for now and then I'll unpack it later on. Okay, that's good. The cart. There's a link. Across the lava. That is horrifying. Is it? A moment. What is this? A moment. Schlechte Zeiten für Gespenster. Okay. Is it really horrifying? It is nostalgic for me, so I don't really find it horrifying. Same thing with like children's shows, like other children's shows, like for example, Thomas the Tank Engine, or Underground Ernie, or whatever you want. Where I've read so many people saying that it looks absolutely horrifying and stuff, if they just see it the first time as adults or whatever. But if they actually grew up with it and knew, like, with the context of the stories and the characters and stuff like that, then I don't think they'd really find it terrifying. But it's just, yeah. Like, so many people like commented that the character's face is not moving in Thomas the Tank Engine, the classic Thomas the Tank Engine, is creepy or scary, which I just do not get at all, personally. But I've seen that opinion is quite popular for some reason. With some people at least. Okay, that's 2 long logs. I think that's enough for long logs. Yeah. So I'll just along that road. Nice. Okay. We might cross here. That should be possible maybe, but we'll see. Okay, let's get the long logs. Haha. I think it's fun, this Paradise. Is it horrifying? Shows a lifeless, wide-eyed doll. When you watch it with the voice acting, it's not at all scary. Yeah, I mean, exactly. If you just see it and just judge it purely based on its looks, and you have no idea, like, the characters and the feel of the story and stuff like that, like, then yeah, I get that it may seem horrifying, but if you have that context, and especially if you know, yeah, like, I don't find it horrifying at all. But yeah, without that context, I can't see how that could be seen as horrifying. When you watch it with the voice acting, it's not at all scary. Yeah, exactly. German is scary for us non-German speaking folk. Half joking, is it? Okay. Blue said they liked when I speak German. Oh. Yeah, I've heard that too. I've heard Blue say that too. I don't really need the all-wheel drive here. I don't want it to drain fuel quicker and then potentially have me run out of fuel. I was really careless just then and almost tipped it. Well, more or less. Okay, I'll just try to cut across here and through the river. Shouldn't be too deep, right? Yeah, no problem at all. Wonderful, there's the long logs. Come on. Come here. That looks fairly centered to me. That's good enough. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, I'll tilt it all the way back so the center of mass is further down, so it's less likely that I'll actually topple over. Anyway, like, that's like the thing I'm most concerned about when playing MudRunner. Is just I don't want to topple over. I might get stuck, but then if I get stuck, then that I can just rescue the vehicle with another vehicle most of the time. If it's not the best vehicle, if it's not the most capable vehicle that gets stuck, I can mostly rescue it. But yeah, also new logs available at scavenger site. Where is that? There's 2 short logs. There's 2 long logs here. Okay, that's not a problem then. That's good. That's good. I think we'll just need. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I think we'll just need 2 short logs still after this. That's a lot of fun. Okay, it does. The logs do collide with the terrain while you're holding them. That is a lot of fun. Don't need the headlights anymore. Okay, that's actually really off center now. Look at that. Okay, they do collide with lampposts. Gotcha. I don't want to lose the logs. I really don't want to lose the logs. Come on, please. Please. Just gonna go all the way on the left side. I'll reach out soon. I load up the logs truck, or the long log cart, the other truck, and I'll reach out. It doesn't seem like this would really be advised to carry logs like this, like this long, like this distance is this long, just with a tractor. Okay, do you know what? I'll just drive the truck closer to where I need it. I don't want to go all the way back here. That's good enough, I think. I'll reach out very soon, as I said. I'll try to load the logs just as it is now. If it does prove difficult, I will just drop them and just pick them up again. Like, I don't have that much control over which way they're facing, because it's just a fairly straightforward claw setup, the crane claw setup thing. Although that is promising now. I actually got it between those two. Stakes, I think they're called. Bolster. Bolster they're called. Those two bolsters, but now it's outside again. It's not a mistake. But you know what? I think easiest thing is I literally just let go of them. I don't care. It's fine. It's literally just 2 logs. I'll just recenter myself and then pick them up again, then load them properly. That's gonna waste the least amount of time. Excuse me. Just need to position myself properly. Okay. It's fairly good. I don't care, the employers won't like that Kango. I mean, it's for the greater good, it really is. Oh goodness. Just didn't mean to throw them away. Greater good in the sense that it's going to take the least amount of time, and neither they want me to, neither I nor they want me to take a long time. So it's really a good thing in this case. Come on, please. Oh, come on. Will I need to load them separately, really? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button, hold on. Raise it up with R. R for raise, okay. Come on. Please. That's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong. Nope. There we go. Now, please. Okay, 1 log. We're loading 1 log. We're loading them 1 by 1. One at a time. I'll read chat soon, as I said. Very soon. I just need to concentrate on what I'm doing and then it'll actually work, perhaps. This is not the ideal crane to load logs with, but it'll do. I guess it's perfectly acceptable, but if I don't grab it at in the very center, it is really tricky to sort of get it on there. Come on, please. Right, I think that's done it. Has it? I think I've done it. Okay, it's not quite there. It's too far forward. Come on, please. Please. Okay, I've literally just turned my steering wheel. Maybe it works now. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Love that. Love to see that. Okay. Okay. Now to somehow get that other log. I've just kind of trapped it down there. I'm sure it'll be fine, but it's not that convenient. I'll read chat very soon. Please. I just need to do this one thing, please. Ah! I need to get the truck away. Hold on, I'll move this truck. I'll reverse a bit. I'll reverse. I'll just get away from it. I'll get away from the log. Grab the log, go forward again, and then load it on, and then that's going to be that. I should concentrate more. That was not very wise to do. Not a very wise thing to do. Hold on. Please. Just grab the log. Thank you. Now please, just drive a bit forward with this truck. I mean, I'm talking with myself here. That. Stop engine. Load it. Please load it. Imagine a speedrun of this game. That looks promising. Please, drive away. Good. Okay. Right. That's that. I'll read chat now. Please tell me I can load the logs. Yes. Perfect. Brilliant. I'll read chat now. Okay. Okay, one moment. So, other than the pumpkin item, you fuse the transform back into a people. What else have you found about that game? Anything it does particularly well? What was that item in Minecraft? I think it was from a mod that logged who went past it, like a register. Oh, I could go on for a while. You made in current mods list? No previous world? Well, it must have been from the Urban Blocks mod. It's like Animal Crossing meets Breath of the Wild meets a standard Japanese RPG. May stream it at some point just to show it off maybe. Sure. I always enjoy hearing your voice. Ooh. I don't care. The employers won't like the kangaroo. Yeah, I get that. Generally, yes, but trying to do it quicker, yeah, well, I don't know. Your customer expects delivery very soon. The Harry music, yeah. ETS2, hurry up. Upload with pro mods, yeah. Sure it is. Can you find a maybe grabby the log head on and then push it in? I've done that as well in the past, but I don't know how well that really works. Like if it's too far back, that works, but if it's too far forward, I can't really do that. Depending on when that message was posted, like a pencil. I accidentally attacked my own golem. Oh no, does he calm down? If you get far enough away, I think so. Or try logging out and in. I only went on to check if any messages and signs were left, so to be fair, I'll do the latter. Choking back tears. Please, just pick up the log. Got gifts for everyone on Monday. Oh, that's lovely. Okay. Right, I'll deliver the logs to the first lumber mill now. The first one on our left. On our right, sorry. I was thinking we're turning left here, and then we're turning right. Also, there's a base game lorry, which the graphics mod I think recolors yellow. I'm not actually no. I'm not sure now. I think it is yellow in the base game. Pretty sure. Yeah, because in the tutorial, it just looks more saturated here because of graphics mod. Okay, it's back here. Long logs. I shall refrain from guessing. Oh, please do, actually. Seriously, what's going on here? There's no all-wheel drive. Am I seriously going to have to use the winch now? Literally right in front of the lumber mill? Not having that, no. No way. Do you know what? I don't care. Let's winch it. Let's winch it. Does it lock the... Actually, if I pack the... Okay, I'm not gonna try it. I'm not gonna risk that. I'm gonna winch it. One time. Please let one time be enough. I didn't realize this truck was so bad at off-roading. I didn't remember, rather. Come on. Will I have to tow the truck? Really? Really? Do you know what? I don't want to risk tipping it again. I again don't want to risk that. So this is literally right nearby. I've winched it once. I'll just come over. I'll come over and I'll tow it just a few meters to the lumber mill, unload the logs, pack the cart, and then get the short logs delivered. Well, load up as well. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I can't push because pushing will just make it worse, I think. Go the trailer setup thing. Pushing doesn't really work here that well, probably. Come on. See, it's easy. If you got off-road tires, it's easy. You should try getting some. Oh, that's strange how the grill panel of that lorry behind us is orange when the rest of it is yellow. Not sure if that's intentional. I think it's something the graphics mod changes. Okay, finally. Come on, 1 meter. Thank you. Yes. Unload it. Come on. There we go. Right. Oh, there's chat. There's chat. But please do, actually. I have a good tale to tell about getting them. Do guess? Yeah. What do you think about this text face? Oh, there's asterisk, lowercase u asterisk. Starry-eyed anime girl. Laughing. I guess Elytra? Nope. Shulker boxes? Haven't been that lucky. Maybe. First one free, then face again. First one free, then payment for more. Can I substitute a sub-story for payment? No. I have a sub-story getting them as a bot. Thank you for banning that Paradise. I have a sub-story for getting them, so no. How much are you charging? Not sure yet, to be honest. 50%, 70%, 90%? Okay, I don't really want to use this truck because I can't even drive it. Come on. Like, it just gets stuck. Okay, there's short logs and short logs. So that's 3 points. That's 6 out of 8. So that's 2 points left, 1 point left. So we literally just need 2 short log loads. So, do you know what? Let's get this truck to the garage that's right next door. Although that's going to drain the fuel, I think. Because I think it always sets the fuel to 200 liters if you go to the garage. And doesn't it doesn't just refill up to that, but I think it actively drains. If you've got more than 200, it actually actively drains to 200 liters, I think, which isn't good, in my opinion. Isn't a good game mechanic, really, because why would you lose fuel by just going to the garage? But whatever. Good morning, everyone in CEST, Central European Standard Time. Oh, I see, it's midnight now. Okay, I've gone for 2 hours. It's not gonna take long now. We're gonna, like, it's easy. It's easy to hold on. There's the crane. Don't need a crane. If we get the other thing, tractor over. Okay. That's got the claw as well. I'm content to woo. I'm glad. I'll try to hurry. I mean, it's literally not much to do. So I've got this truck now. It's short logs, 3 points each. So this lumber mill is missing 2 points. This one's missing 1 point. I just need to. I'll get this truck just here. Then I'll get the K700 to load short logs. Get the short logs, load them in, deliver them to one lumber mill, and then do the same for this scavenge, deliver to the other, and then that's going to be that. Like, this is a lot different than. Actually, you know what? I'll literally. Actually, no, it didn't drain the fuel. That was my bad. Sorry, it doesn't drain the fuel. That was. I thought it did. It doesn't. Okay, that's good then. So I'll just. I don't want to drive twice, so I'll actually just winch it so it goes even quicker. Yes, you are his stream's content. Am I getting paid? As we are all. Only in sub stories. Stinky cheese. I'll see. See, that one has those red marker light flares, like the parking light flares when the engine's active. I really like that. It reminds me of the Icarus 260 or 280 buses. Like with the indicators right above the... like the bar-shaped indicators right above the headlights. That looks very similar. Also, this just looks brilliant. Come on, Deflock. Wait, did I just hear someone knocking on your door, Jamie? Come on, please. No? Oh, sorry, if it's someone selling invisible cookies, buy some. No? But then they may have chocolate chips in. Gross. Why? Why is that gross? I guess it's personal taste. Just look at this. Sorry for scaring you there. I like a nice plain cookie. Do you like raisins in the cookie? Here we go. Don't need diff lock. I'll just leave all-wheel drive on, just so it's a bit quicker. I think it's gonna be quicker. No, okay then. It's personal taste. I think I'm just gonna park right here. Realistically, I think we're gonna go like maybe quarter of an hour. It's gonna be like a quarter of an hour until the end of the stream, I'm guessing, because we're really close to the end. Yeah, there's the base game Kilovets K700. This one without that external roll cage with the fictional front grille. which I think looks really good. It is fictional, but I think it fits the truck really well. Like, I like it. Where's Cavendish side? Okay, well, I just missed. Apparently there was a junction here. An intersection, I guess, if you can call it that. You also don't like Jaffa cakes, right? Nope, used to when I was little, but not anymore. I wonder when the point was when you, since when you don't like them, like the exact point since when you don't like them anymore. Like if, I don't know, who knows? Like if it was some like inciting incident or whatever, which caused you to not like them anymore, if it's just the passage of time, I don't know. Right, finally here. Short logs, come on, please, cooperate. I mean, short logs are easy. They don't dangle back and forth, like swing back and forth. Okay. There we go. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Okay. What thumbnail are we gonna get? Well, once upon a time. I developed standards. Classy standards. Logs available at new Cavendish site. That's nice and all, but I don't need them. Okay, yeah, so the logs that spawn when you first start a map, they don't necessarily have to be enough to complete the map, but it's just that they restock every now and then. I think when you take some, they restock, so like randomly. So you can always complete a map. I think if there's Cavendish sites there, I think you can always probably complete the map. So yeah. Alright, let's get back with the logs. Very classy. How many like 5 regarding standards? 9,001. Oh yeah, over 9,000. Gotcha. Yeah, for a thumbnail, I don't actually know. I want to have the vehicles I spawned with on there, so I might just rescue all of them to the garage. Also, I'll open the board at the back there. Right, now please, load them in. This should not be an issue. Yeah, I think. Oh goodness, I don't know now. It looks a bit not quite right. Okay, scratch that, that's good. That's all fine. Also, to save time, I'll leave that here for now. I'll actually pick up the other short logs of the last load we need, and then I'll winch it. Like I'll winch the actually, I'll probably drive the tractor and then winch the other truck. We'll see. I'll get the other logs now, and then we'll go together. So, yeah, I think that's gonna be the easiest. That many? So all these are yours? BR standard classes. Train stuff, yeah. Locomotive, steam locomotives. Standard new, classy only. Okay. Gotcha. Right. Let's get the last load of logs grabbed. And then, yeah. Yeah, we're not going to have time for anything else after this. Even though this is quite an easy map, this still took longer than I thought it would. Like, I thought maybe 1 hour, and then we'll have another hour for like train station renovation or whatever, but I guess not. Okay, I just gone the wrong way. There, it's right there, I can see it. I need to properly position myself. Lovely stuff, okay. Got him. Just go back to the road. Docks available at nearest cabin side. Yeah. Thank you for telling me, but I don't need them. I hope I won't need them. I'm not gonna. Lovely daisies. Not sure if those are oxide daisy or normal daisies. I think oxide probably. Otherwise it wouldn't be. And those might be actual daisies there. I don't know. Probably something like that. What do you think of maned wolves? They've got long legs. Weird but fluffy. Probably skinwalkers though. Skinwalkers? Nah. I'll have a look at those links soon. Yeah, see, this one doesn't have that external metal roll cage on the cab. Right. Okay. Stay here for now. Let's get this one started up. There's the moon up there. Oh, it's just got 3 gears, this one. Right, now it's winch it. Wonderful, look at that. So I won't winch this all the way to the lumber mill, to the lumber mill. Well, unload the logs, because then it's just gonna be really tedious to turn around. But I will tow it to where the intersection is, where I turn off to the lumber mill. Then I'll disconnect the winch, go back, and then load the other logs, and then they'll all already be right next to the lumber mill, so that's gonna be fine. There's that car. Yeah, there's that light blue, there's the blue one, and there's also a light orange one. Oh, just look at this. That looks great. Speaking of which, you may like these channels. Okay, should we go for the first lumber mill first? But you know what, we might as well. Oh, that looks good. I may crop that out back there. Not sure if that's for the thumbnail or not. Possibly? I don't know. Doesn't really show any of the modded trucks. I do want to have the 6-wheel tractor on there. Maybe the van as well. Yeah, as I said, I may just rescue those two vehicles together. I don't know. Get them close together to be able to make a screenshot for it. But yeah. We'll see. Yeah, there's the other modded truck right there. Kirovitz tractor. Okay, that load, thanks, that's all 8 load points delivered. Lovely. Now we've already got the logs literally right here, and the lumber mill's right next door. So we've pretty much got this in the bag. I dare say. Okay, this is gonna take ages to reverse. Sorry. Okay. Okay. But yeah, if I unload... Actually... I will unload the logs and then it'll prompt me to continue playing. I may just click that just so I can pose for a thumbnail shot or whatever. But yeah. Then the me rescuing with vehicles won't count to the progress. That's a bit wrong. Got it grabbed. Now please, move forward a little bit. I'll reach out soon, sorry. Come on, please. Oh, that's already almost loadable, like while I've got it grabbed. Oh, wow. Well, that seems okay. That seems okay. That was a bit dicey. Okay. I got really lucky there. Okay. Yeah, yay. Loaded. Right, let's just unload those. Then we'll see our end stats. We won't need the tractor to come with us this time. And then we'll just quickly post the thumbnail, and that's that. Sorry, where's the chat? Well, thank you. So I won't which this is, sorry, I won't what? So I won't say maybe which this all the way to the other world, because it will be very tedious to turn around. Winch, oh sorry, winch. I won't winch this. Oh yeah, sorry. Gotcha. XDD, you can sure ask this guy about it. Cosmic Journey of the Sun Egyptian Myths Explained, okay. Right. Regarding going into and out of the other world, winch. Sorry, I'm just gone super tired all of a sudden. Yeah, that happens. Hence lack of chatting. Okay, that's... no worries. He's almost at the station. Yes, I am. After that, I'll just quickly pose the thumbnail, then... that's that. I think with the nightly streetlights, it may actually look really good as well. Here we are. Actually, one moment. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. The Ridge, game finished. 2 hours and 1 minute. I literally just took 2 hours because I started late. Wow, look at that, 2 hours. If I started on time, that would have been... I would have been correct with the... anyway, doesn't matter. 650 liters, okay. All trucks unlocked, garages, watch points, distance traveled 17 kilometers, 17.10. Times rescued 0. Wow, that's lovely. Okay. 3.6, 6, okay. Continue playing quickly. I'll leave the 8x8 here. Where's the... okay, the SAKRAB I'll recover. I don't technically need to, but it's just gonna take ages to... get it back there. I would drive it. Actually, it's gonna recover to that garage, or no? You know what, I'll have to drive it back. It's a quick vehicle because it's going to recover to the wrong garage. That's the thing. I wanted to take it in the city, the thumbnail picture, but this, because the closest garage is back there, it's the other one, so you can't choose which garage to recover to. Actually, can you choose? No, you can't. You can just click recover in garage, and that's the closest one. Yeah. Probably a combo of the calm, familiar voice and low engine rumble. I guess. At night time, yeah, that probably doesn't help either with staying awake. I should really be careful not to tip it, because, yeah, I wouldn't want to tip it now after I've completed it. Not gonna lie, that might be it. Don't let me drive you two around IRL whilst chatting, or we'll be in the ditch. Yeah. Thank you for the warning. Although I guess if it's yourself doing the driving, it's probably gonna be... you're probably gonna be more vigilant than if you're just watching someone else drive. Or like if you're in a bus or something, you're just riding in a bus at night especially, then you're just far more likely to fall asleep than if you're actually actively driving the bus yourself. I would imagine. I mean, I've never driven a bus myself, IRL, but I'd imagine that's probably going to be the case for most people. Hopefully they won't fall asleep at the steering wheel. And hopefully that's also not a first coach service from Bournemouth Pool to like Dorchester, Weymouth, or Bridport. Yeah, hopefully that isn't the case. Plaxton Paragon, Plaxton Panther. Can't remember. I don't know exactly. Premiere maybe, could be a Premiere. Profile, who knows? Plaxton Profile. Anyway, with me having to drive to the town, you can hear the engine again. Let me chew. So it's nice. One last ride with the van. We'll just line up in the main street, I think. Well, in the street to the garage. Whoa! That was fun. I'm fast. Whoa. Okay, where are we lining up? Maybe here? Although that is damaged, I think I will just quickly pop in the garage so it's... Actually, I've literally got repair points. There we go. Done. They're literally right in the back here. I can't really look around, but they're literally right in the back. And I think part of that mesh also disappears when you actually use them, which is great. I think it does. Wonderful. Especially that engine shutting off sound looks, sounds great. Okay, I'll get the other two trucks just lined up. Joking, let me drive you. Is it just joking like saying I'm fine in terms of sincerity? Yeah, because some people just say that they're fine, but they're not really fine. Nah, I'm a cautious driver. Good. How about in Wobble Life? Immortals equals immoral driving. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, there's the other kilobits. Gotta get that out of the way. Sorry. You're not part of the photo shoot this time. Right. I thought you were quite cautious in Wobbly Life 2 compared to me. Yeah. It's 4 AM in game. Maybe we'll get a nice morning shot. We'll see. I could just rescue to the garage. Right, I do have to go. Sorry I couldn't stay till the very, very end, but Piggy'd be hungry. Okay. Well, thank you very much for coming and for telling your stories, Emi-Chu. It's been great having you again. And I guess, well, I'm not sure about tomorrow if there's going to be a stream then. But yeah, definitely see you on Monday then. So, thank you for coming. I hope you've enjoyed the stream at least somewhat. Or at least the gameplay. Anyway. Sorry, good night then, Emi-Chu. Send me a screenshot of the thumbnail later, will do. Thanks for the company as always. There's the ice cream cone again. If stream tomorrow, I'll be there. Nice. Smooches, sorry, it's not smoochies. I look forward to my boxes, including the paid ones. Boxes. Right. Okay. Good night then. Yeah, we'll let you know if there is a stream, we'll let you know. If there's no message, then there's just not gonna be a stream. So, good night. Just gonna reverse. Actually, not reverse. I'll just drive back there. Yeah, that looks brilliant. Which way around should these be? Actually, I'm thinking... Oh, this should be on the other side, and then the kilobits on this side, I think. Because the smaller one should be in the front, so it's betterly visible. I think staggered could look really nice. Okay, yeah, I like that. That engine shutting off sound is so nice. I've never noticed that consciously, but when I drove this before, because I really I switched really quickly to the other vehicle, but I think it was the first time I properly like today is the first time I properly paid attention to it. But how much taller I am still, even to that truck. Oh, that looks nice. Yeah, I think I really need to be in the center truck, because for some reason the texture, I don't know, that center tractor, it just, like, it looks a bit flatter. I don't know if it's the material used or whatever, or maybe the textures, but it just looks a bit flatter than the other vehicle. So I think having that as the active one with the shadows active would probably be best. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I think that's, yeah. One moment. The telephone pole's kind of in the way, but no, it's gonna be fine. I think that's it right there. That's wonderful. Okay, I think that's enough screenshots for the day. I've already gone so much overtime again. Right, yeah, that's it. So I've completed it all. Right. That was a lot of fun. Okay. Lovely detailed cab again. Okay, anyway. Bye-bye, Kanananananango. Yes. Good night, Paradise. Yes, indeed. Thank you for coming as well. And thanks for keeping chat active with Emichu. That was great. So, thank you. And good night. Good night. Good night. Thank you and good night. Yes, indeed. Okay. That's it. Alright. I'll just get the screenshots out afterwards. Anyway, that's it. So, yes. Good night, everyone. Thank you for coming. This will be archived on YouTube afterwards. Probably tomorrow or something. We'll see. And tomorrow, I'm not sure if there's going to be a stream or not, but we'll see. Anyway, good night. It's a lot of fun. Good night and bye. Goodbye. All right. That's it. So, see you later.